You're a fly, filthy fast and practically unkillable. You're not born in a hospital, not in a nest. You're born in something that used to be alive. A pile of meat, a dead rat, a banana that lost the will to live. Your mother doesn't build you a crib. She lays her eggs in decay. The warmer, wetter, and grosser, the better. And then she leaves. No lullabies, no hugs. Just you and a few hundred siblings, wiggling in the dark, surrounded by bacteria and breakdown. You don't cry, you don't crawl, you eat. From the moment you hatch, your body is built to consume and convert the dead into you. You're a maggot. Ugly? Yes. But effective? Oh, absolutely. While humans run from rot, you run toward it. Because death isn't the end of the story. For you, it's the beginning. You don't open your eyes, you don't stretch. You eat. No warm-up, no hesitation. You are a tiny, boneless mouth with a purpose. And your purpose is consume or be consumed. You chew with hooks, slither through rot like a wet noodle on a mission. Everything around you is food, meat, Moldavian mucus. You don't gag, you celebrate. As a maggot, your only job is to grow, and you do it fast. In 24 hours, you double in size. In 3 days, you're unrecognizable. No thoughts, no feelings, just hunger with skin on. The world sees you as gross. But ecologically, you're brilliant. You recycle death. You clean up what others can't even look at. You are the cleanup crew no one claps for. And when you've had your fill, you don't thank the corpse. You crawl away, full, fat, and ready to transform. No one wants you around, not animals, not humans, not even the air sometimes. You're swatted, sprayed, trapped. You die by the thousands, and yet you're still here. Because for every one of you that dies, 100 hatch tomorrow. You adapt, faster than anyone expects. Poisons work until they don't. You build immunity. New traps appear. You find the holes. People clean their kitchens. You find the trash before it hits the bin. You're not just surviving. You're optimizing. Wings beat faster. Reflexes sharpen. You see the swatter coming in slow motion. While humans invent tools to kill you, your DNA is busy rewriting the manual. You're not pretty. You're not polite. But you're evolving in real time. Ugly, absolutely. Unstoppable, getting there. You don't flap like a bird. You don't glide like a butterfly. You snap, zigzag, teleport through space. Humans say you just disappeared, but you didn't. You just move faster than their eyeballs could track. Your wings beat over 200 times per second. That's not flying. That's vibrating through space-time. Your body is tiny, your muscles, bioengineering perfection. You change direction mid-air. You hover. You land upside down on ceilings, walls, or people's foreheads. No runway, no permission. You've got compound eyes, the kind that see motion before motion knows it's happening. And you process visual data 7 times faster than a human. That swatter coming at you? In your world, it moves like slow soup. You dip, you pivot, you land somewhere just out of reach. And when they swing again, you're already gone. You're not flying for fun, you're flying for survival. No brakes, no backup plan, just speed, instinct, and zero respect for personal space. You don't have a tongue, you have taste buds on your toes, that's right. You land, and you lick with your feet. Pizza crust? Step. Banana peel? Step. A piece of cat poop? Step. And chef's kiss. You don't care if it's clean. You care if it's interesting. And if your feet say, yum, you vomit. Yes, that's the next step. You spit digestive enzymes onto the food, let it liquefy, then slurp it back up. You basically turn every meal into a smoothie. That sandwich you left on the table? If a fly lands on it, it's been foot-tasted, pre-digested, and partially regurgitated. Bon appetit. And here's the kicker. You don't do this once. You do this hundreds of times a day. On counters, on wounds, on other flies. You're a walking food critic from hell. No etiquette, no napkins, just feet, spit, and bold decisions. And somehow this system has worked for millions of years. So yeah, disgusting? Definitely. But don't knock it till you tried it. Just kidding, please don't. You are not beloved. No one adopts a fly. No child begs their parents, "Can I keep it?" You're swatted, cursed, sprayed with citrus-scented death. People invent tools just to eliminate you. Fly paper, electric zappers, salt guns, and you keep coming back. Land. Rub your legs. Pretend you didn't just crawl out of a trash can, because that's the thing. You don't need to be liked. You're fast. You're fertile. You're everywhere. People scream. You sidestep. They close the window. You find the crack in the screen. They slap. You teleport. You're not offended. You're focused. You don't take things personally. You take them biologically. While they're eating dinner, you're laying eggs in the sink. While they're brushing their teeth, you're tasting the drain with your feet. Their hatred means nothing to your purpose. You don't live for approval. You live to show up, mess up, and multiply. And for a species that everyone hates, you're doing just fine. You don't believe in moderation. One female fly, up to 500 eggs. In a week, 1,000. In 2 weeks? Don't bother counting. You're not a population. You're a statistical explosion. You don't date, you mate. Fast, repeatedly, without small talk. You don't ask, "Should we have kids?" You ask, "Where's the nearest compost pile?" And you don't raise your young. You deposit them, then trust nature. The same nature that says, only the fastest larvae survive. Good luck. But that's fine. Because even if half die, the other half will become eggs again in days. It's not family, it's force. And by the time the humans notice, you've gone from annoying guest to unstoppable swarm. While they're swatting one, 20 are hatching under the fridge. You are the nightmare that scales. A spreadsheet with wings. And no, you didn't bring a plan. Just numbers. Big buzzing numbers. You don't need a reservation. Kitchen? You're in. Toilet? Already there. Surgery room? Why not? You're not picky. Trash pile? Home. Fresh fruit? Buffet. Open wound? 5-star landing zone. You're not just present, you're persistent. They spray, you sidestep. They clean, you wait. They cover the food, you find the crack. You don't knock, you don't care. You are the definition of I go where I want. Your wings carry you through windows, vents, car doors, mail slots. You've been to restaurants, morgues, battlefields, bedrooms, and bakeries. You don't belong anywhere, which is exactly why you show up everywhere. Your eggs survive in rotting fish, spilled milk, used bandages, wet mops. You don't ask, "Is this sanitary?" You ask, "Is it warm and wet enough to make more of me?" And if the answer's yes, you settle in, because nothing stops you. Not walls, not weather, not shame. You are omnipresent filth in motion. And that's kind of beautiful, in a horrifying way. You don't look away. You don't flinch. You go where others gag. Rotting meat? You were there first. Open wound? You landed while the blood was still warm. Unwashed trash bin in summer? Paradise. You've touched it all, decay, disease, death. While humans close the lid, spray the air, and pretend it's clean, you crawl right through it. And then you go to their lunch, same feet, same mouth, no rinse, no remorse. You pick up bacteria like souvenirs, salmonella, E. coli, typhoid, and you carry them from place to place like little invisible postcards that say, "I was here, enjoy the side effects." You don't mean to make anyone sick. You're just doing your job, eating, moving, surviving. But the truth is, you've walked on more corpses than most morticians, and you leave a little of that story everywhere you go. A smear, a footprint, a tiny microbial legacy. You're not evil. You're just honest and deeply, deeply unsanitary. Your life is short, a few days, maybe a couple weeks if the weather's nice. No birthdays, no legacy, no time to reflect. Just eat, breed, buzz, and then one day, smack, game over. A newspaper, a sandal, a sharp clap of two frustrated hands. And that's it. You're a smear on tile. But while they're celebrating, your eggs are already hatching in the trash can. 100 maggots squirming through banana peel and old spaghetti. No funeral, no mourning, just more of you. Again and again and again. You don't need one long life. You just need a system that never sleeps. And that's what you are. A cycle in motion. Born from death. Living in filth. Hated, swatted, uninvited but always present. You are the low hum of persistence. The buzz behind the curtain. And even if no one sees you right now, they will. Soon.